What's up? Right on. Sunday afternoon live stream. Chilling on the patio. The Saints won. LSU Tigers won. And my poor Raging Cajuns, they had a rough one. Mississippi State, man, you guys were good. What you gonna do? But figured I'd go live, man. Have some fun with you guys. Just, do a live stream, chat it up a little bit, see what everybody's doing. I'm using my laptop for the first time as a camera. Bam. I usually hook up my phone and I put it off to the side, and then I'll talk to you guys from there. So, but what's going on, Madden? Madden 2018, huh? Louisa Lewis, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. John Dufresne, how about the Saints game? Yes, yes, man. Could you imagine being a Browns fan, though? I mean, you feel like you finally got it. You finally got that win, and it's just sucked from underneath you. That had to have been brutal. But yeah, I'm repping some Who Dat Nation today. Let's see. Thrift Hunter said, LAB sent me here. Right on. Bam. I appreciate that. Tell LAB I said, thank you very much. Pride of Texas Pythons. What's going on, Cajun Ninja and everyone? What is going on, everyone? Joseph Cottrell. What's up? What's up, Joseph Cottrell? Just hanging out on my patio. Going live. Karen Delcom. Smiley face. I like it. Madden just finished smoking a brisket. That sounds pretty good. Teresa English, what up? What's up, Teresa? Timothy Leisure, what's up, Ninja? Yes, indeed, Timothy. Thrift Hunter subbed for sure. Right on, Thrift. I appreciate that. Let's see. Shronda Grant. Hi, how you doing? Antone Burgess, how's the family? Family's great. My little girls are inside acting a fool. Excuse me. Screaming, doing all kinds of stuff. Suzanne Austin, Saints had me worried. Yeah, I think they had a lot of people worried. Let's see. Helathome, cooking anything today? Nope, just chillaxing. Yesterday we went to this Battle of the Badges cook-off for like a memorial event for the people the firemen who passed away during 9/11, and it was really cool. They actually had this like huge like billboard or something. It was like a picture of every fireman who had passed in the 9/11 Trade Center bombings, or not bombings, plane attacks, whatever you call it. And it was very surreal to see all their faces just lined up, and it was long. Apparently there was 343 firemen who passed away. So, man, you pray for those families, man. It's just crazy. Let's see. William Robinson said, I made smothered chicken and rice and peas. That sounds like a very good time. Timothy Leger. Dana Belanger. We are patiently waiting for some cooler weather to cook your gumbo. I'm actually thinking about redoing that one. It's like the one video that I really didn't break down because it was the first one I ever did. So like, it's very thrown together. I had no idea at the time it would be viral and it would come to this right here, which would be me sitting on my patio live streaming to 45 people, and I mean, and this is, and I like doing this on YouTube because it's actually a little bit smaller, because when I do it on Facebook, it's very overwhelming. You can get up to 250 people, and sometimes people's comments get skipped. Let's see. Helathome, awesome. William Robinson, I have central air. I make gumbo all year round. Hey, look, you know what? I don't believe there's a such thing as gumbo weather. I could eat gumbo year round. I mean, if people that sit there and say, "Oh no, it's got to be gumbo weather to eat gumbo," then how do like Vietnamese pho restaurants stay open year round? Like that's what they do. They make a noodle soup. Carlton Thibodeau, hey, I finally got to meet my fellow Cajun. Right on, Carlton. Welcome to the party. Have a seat. Gumbo is an amazing dish. You're right, Hellathorn. Hellathorn. BH, you could. I do eat gumbo year round. Absolutely. Same here. Gumbo year round. It's great. Shonda Grant. You make cooking fun and so easy. I try. I really do. Um, yesterday I got to be a judge at the little cook-off deal, and it was really cool because I was a little intimidated at first because I sat on a panel of judges who were actual chefs, and I don't consider myself a chef by any means. I didn't go to culinary school. I just feel like I have a good palate for food, and I like to cook. So I call myself a social media cook. And the cool thing I found, when it came to like my opinions on dishes, were they were very welcoming because uh, like true chefs, have a knowledge that everyone's gonna have a varying opinion on a dish or how it should be cooked or how it should be presented, and that's great. It's wonderful because if we all did everything the same, man, that would be one boring world, wouldn't it? If you and I were asked to paint a picture of a tree and it looked exactly the same, one of us is getting weeded out. So, that was really cool experience for me. Let's see. You're welcome, Carlton. Roadrunner, evening, sir. All the way up here in Ohio. Right on, right on. I've been to Ohio. Actually, I proposed to my wife in Ohio. I'm not sure if I told you that before. I might have said that. Chili is cold weather food. LOL. I could eat chili year round too. Gumbo is my favorite food. William Robinson. A recipe is just a suggestion. That's a great point. It's a base to do whatever you want to do in your own unique way. No Espel, no cookbook yet. Look, I've really been taking my time on that because I feel like there's a few dishes I could go back and kind of redo, and maybe enhance them a little bit, but we'll see in due time. Let's see, Timothy. We have to cook a big old mess of chili for the wife's heart to home Bible class. Okay, tomorrow night. So break out the big roaster. Right on. I like it. BA said I proposed to my wife at the Texas Roadhouse over beef tips and gravy. Hey, you know what? That sounds like a very great proposal. I'll tell you what. Right now, if you propose me some beef tips and gravy, I may consider getting engaged to you too, because that sounds delicious. Elaine Jones, hello Cajun Ninja. I cooked sticky chicken, cabbage, lima bean, and cornbread today, and a green salad. How about that? It sounds like the perfect storm, Elaine. I would have tore that up. Sounds delicious. Madden asked me, do I think gumbo would be good with pork butt in it? I don't have an answer on that. I've never tried it, but I'm gonna tell you this much: I'm not opposed to anything. I'm willing to try anything. If something doesn't sound good to me, it's because I probably just don't like a particular thing. Like if you ask me if olives sound good in a gumbo, I'm gonna say no because I don't like olives. But I like pork butt, and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. Right on. Carla B says she's ready for crawfish season. BH, I put brisket in my gumbo and it turned out great. There you go. You see that? That's what's beautiful about a live stream. You never know who's going to pop in and say, "Hey, I did that and it worked." Justin Connors, Cajunificated. Cajunificated. That's an interesting term there. You should coin that. Madden, olive gumbo. I love gumbo too. Rabbit Adams, we tried your gumbo you did and it came out great. Right on, Rabbit. Nice and easy, right? It's crazy because that gumbo, like, it totally made my platform, you know. And the wild thing about it is I caught a lot of bad feedback for it. Like I had a lot of negative Nancy's chime in who hated it, and and at the time I remember thinking this isn't worth it, you know. I'm deleting it. I don't want to deal with this. And like just when I was about to do that, I was getting notification after notification of like positive feedback. And then at that point I'd say, you know what? If I'm not willing to put myself out there in front of the negative people, then the positive people will never find me. So that's what I did. I ran with it and I kept cooking, and here we are. It's been a really cool blessing. Like I said, I get to hang out with you guys right now. This is awesome. It's so cool. Timothy says, but got to tone it down from 10 alarm to 2 alarm. I like mine hot. Right on. I like spicy food too. Madden's laughing. Sean T. Oh, hold on 1 second. Oh, what's up? Oh, it didn't work. Thought I was gonna answer a phone call from you guys, from one of my partners. I have to call him back. Sean T, I tried the breakfast egg rolls. Man, they were good. Right on, Sean. Those, that was a like whim of a recipe that I did one day because I loved cooking egg rolls and I always used breakfast sausage in my egg rolls, the breakfast sausage blend, because my mom taught me that. And then like I thought, well, shit, if I'm using breakfast sausage in like an actual egg roll, I bet you I can make like a breakfast egg roll and use bacon as like the cabbage, because I use a blend of the breakfast sausage and ground beef. So I would think breakfast sausage and bacon as my sub for the extra meat. Still use the onion, the green onion, the onion, the celery, and all, because you're gonna cook it down anyway. And then throw in some scrambled egg and cheese. Bam! Knock that out. Knock that out. It was good. I'm glad you tried it. Man said I have a habit of putting too much roux in gumbo because I'm always scared of it being runny. Um, man, consistency is kind of a preference. I like a thin gumbo. As long as the flavor's there, I like that soup-like consistency. Some people say that it's got to be thick, but like to me, I like the separation of gumbo and stew. I like to know when I take a bite of a stew, I know I mean stew, and the same thing with gumbo. So, yeah, teach their own. Timothy said you got plenty of jalapenos to munch on. Get you a habanero. Elaine says, hello, Cajun Ninja. How about some stuffed pork roast for recipe from you? How about it? Well, it sounds like something I should probably dabble into. Louisa says that gumbo was bomb looking. Louisa, you should give it a try. I know you can knock that out. BH, actually, I found your channel. I've never known I could actually make a roux. Just put the meat, vegetables directly into the roux, and it's a time saver and better flavor. BH, so like you just stumbled upon my page, or did someone like from Louisiana or another state tell you about me? Let me know. Hellathorn Hellathome says, how much is too much roux? That, like I said, that's preference. I guess if you end up with something too thick, then you maybe had too much roux. But the easy way to balance that out is just add more liquid and then balance out the seasoning. You know, I don't really think there can be too much of anything if you balancing everything out. Suzanne Austin, yes, Lord, do you? Haters are gonna hate. You're right, and I do me, and I like it. And let me tell you, if there's any advice I can give to any of you guys, it would be exactly what Suzanne Austin said, is to do you. One thing I have discovered through this journey is if you do what you love, um, no matter what, if you do what you love or if you're doing something you can't stand, somebody's going to critique it. But if you're doing something you love and you get the people who love what you do, it's just a win-win, you know? And that's kind of been the journey for me. Is when I hit the post button and I submit it, I am happy with the end result. After I have edited it and looked at it, I'm happy with the end result, and I'm posting it because I like it. I have already clicked the like button before anybody else. And so anybody on top of that who likes or loves what I just put out in front of them is just an extra win for me, you know. So that is something I would like to pass on all you guys. Do you? Thank you, Suzanne, however you say it. Right on. Okay, so Miss Britt says I can barely hear. You guys are having trouble hearing me? Let me know because it's the first time I tried this laptop version here of a live stream. So I want you guys to be able to hear me. Cheryl Duke says I tried your sticky chicken. It was good. Right on, Cheryl. That is awesome. Thank you for giving it a try. S. Bell says, I'm from Louisiana, now live in Arizona, miss a lot of the food. And, I hear that a lot when people move away. I really do. And to me, it's just awesome to live in such a unique place. Rabbit Adams says, we are going to try dirty rice next. Good. Let me know how it comes out. Leave me a comment. BH says, I stumbled upon your page. YouTube recommend your video to me, so I watched it. And Paya! I live in Louisiana too, Alexandria area. Wish it had the food like Lafayette though. Well, that is really cool, BH. I'm feeling really humbled by that YouTube actually recommended my channel to you, and then the fact that you have bought into what I do here, and it really makes me happy. So thank you very much for subscribing. Justin Connor says, have you ever made a recipe video that didn't turn out like you wanted, or decided it could have been better if you tweaked the recipe because you seem to love everything you make? Justin, that is a great question. And look, before I answer that, if anybody else has these questions that they're curious about, please ask them, because I'm such an open book about what I have done here. And I love to spread what has made me successful. So absolutely, Justin, I have literally started videos completely over. I would be such a liar and a hypocrite if I were to sit here and tell you that I didn't mess up and I was just great at everything, because that's not true. I've burnt dishes. I've put in too much seasoning. I've had to, take something and completely start it from scratch. It happens. It happens to the best of them, and it happens to the worst of them. It's all part of the process, though. And I like a saying that has been said to me, and it's probably said through a lot of people in sports. You either win or you learn. And I often learn. But it's never a loss, because I always gain something through the process. So yeah, absolutely. I've had things not turn out the way I liked it. There's a couple videos that I've actually posted where I was like, it's okay. It probably could be a little better. But a lot of times they might have been with me like using a product that might have sponsored, and there wasn't much I could have done outside of what the product's flavors were, So, but it happens. Heather Thome says she hears, or he or she says they can hear just fine. Timothy Legier, we love our gumbo with a thick, dark roux. Yeah, I make my own roux. It's just simply tastes better when you know what's in it. No doubt. Look, I like to make my own roux too, but I'm pretty sure most jar roux are just oil and flour. There may be some kind of additive to preserve it, but I think it's pretty basic. Oh, look, it's everyone's favorite soap opera fan, Mary Victor Newman. Hey, Cajun Ninja, those Saints scared me today. I almost couldn't eat my boudin. Dude, that was crazy. Man, I really thought the Browns were about to have their first victory in a year. And kind of feel for them there, but at the end of the day, we are rooting for who we love. Snoochie Boochies, this is my buddy Brad Lecomte in the house. I'm just here for the deliciousness and positive vibes. Paya! That's one of my best friends from high school. Man, he was a good sport too, man. I'm gonna tell you a quick story. He, I wanted him to come hang out with me. I had another buddy over, and the wives were hanging out. Just one of my good friends to come out with me, hang out with me. I love my good friends. It keeps me grounded, keeps me humble. And I said, man, you got to come over. But he's a busy man, live busy life. He's trying to fit in his workout, and he made the mistake of sending me himself working out. And he did it with good reason, because he wanted to prove, look, I really am going home and work out. But he sent me the video. So, I had to kind of edit that a little bit. So if y'all happen to check out my Facebook page and you scroll through my videos, you'll see my good buddy working out very hard, and you know, I had good fun with it, man. And thankfully, he was a great sport about it. Because you always get worried sometimes. You don't want nobody to get pissed off at you or mad at you because you're trying to have fun. But you know, I think that's what makes good friends, and that's what probably why you have been one of my good friends for a very long time, my brother. All right, Madden. I live in Baton Rouge, and I've cooked a majority of your most popular videos, and they all come out amazing. Well, thank you very much, Madden. I really do appreciate that. And you know, what I mean, because there is literally thousands to maybe millions of recipes out there that you guys can try. So anytime somebody takes the time to try one of mine, I'm humble. Thank you very much. You gotta have something to drink when you talk this much. Telephone need to make a blooper video. I've actually done that one time. I took a little reel of something I was doing, and I put it on Instagram. So if you guys don't already follow me on Instagram, go check out my Instagram. I do some fun stuff on there too. Trial and error makes the best cooks. You are right, Timothy. Question. I noticed you cook in a stainless and aluminum. Do you ever use cast iron and carbon steel pans? And if not, why not? It's the best thing to make a roux in that I have found. Um, well, have you ever cooked in cast aluminum or stainless steel? That's my question to you because I really do like those pans. I find I'm able to control the fire well. Control the overall heat of the pan. I know for especially for the cast aluminum, they heat evenly. It's actually harder to burn a roux in a cast aluminum pot. But I do have a couple videos you'll see where I use a coated cast iron. I've got a Le Creuset and a Fontignac that are both coated cast iron, and they work very well. I haven't had a traditional cast iron pot yet, and mainly because I just don't have a need for another pot. I guess when that time comes, I'll purchase one. But for now, I'm just hanging on what I got. Let's see. Cheryl Duke, what kind of dishes would you recommend for football games? Oh, I mean, I've got a variety of them that you can do: pastalaya, jambalaya, gumbo, shrimp fettuccine. I've got the appetizer. I've got the creamy guacamole dip. I did a buffalo chicken crescent wrap. I've got a ton of things that you could really just jump into. I've got a recipe for roast beef po' boys. That's a great dish. Just take a look, browse the video section. You will find some stuff. Let's see. Helathome says they cook almost everything in cast iron. Helathome, you a guy or girl? Because I don't know if I've called you a he or she, and I don't know. You let me know. Madden, Cheryl, I do wings, ribs, or burgers. Timothy Leisure, oh man, it's teal season. I bet them duck camp pots are cooking teal sausage gumbo right now, boy. Ooh, yeah. Although Justin Connors was shouting out the Eagles. Sorry, Justin, I missed that. Looks like y'all got the same treatment we received last week from the Buccaneers. Mary Victor Newman, I found you because I was trying to figure out how to give meatball stew flavor watching the Golf Pro and the fam since. Come on. That was how you found me. That's really cool. That's cool. I like hearing how you guys found me. If you want to drop and let me know how you found me, let me know. Let me know. Helathome says when you making possum. I don't cook possum, but I'm sure it's good. Justin Connors, how do you feel about mushrooms? I've watched a lot of videos and I can't recall seeing anything with them in it. I've got a few. Actually, if you look at my crawfish lasagna, I chopped up mushrooms to use that as more of a filler in the lasagna with was it crawfish? Yeah, it was crawfish lasagna with the crawfish, and it's very good. I also put mushrooms in my roast. I love mushrooms, but we got to pick around them with the rest of them, So, excuse me. Let's see. Helathone male. Hell at home. Hell at home. Ah. I see other YouTubers do that. They just read the user handle and like just kind of blur it together, and often like the bigger ones, it will be several months before they have found out that whoever they were talking to, they were saying the name wrong. So hell at home, all right. I'm gonna call you heaven at home. Yeah, yeah, is me. Paya. I need to watch that chocolate mauve chocolate what is it, mother of all chocolate bars. I didn't get to check that one out yet, but I definitely want to. Oh shoot. Let's see here. I don't know how to go to your channel from here. Yeah, yeah, is me. I wish there. I was gonna check it out real quick, but whenever I see it, it's just report, remove, put user timeout, how user. I'm not doing any of those. I'm gonna check it out though for sure. Let's see. Suzanne says possum. Madden said you should do a live stream while cooking. Look, I actually want to do a live stream making a roux. Because live stream while cooking, that's going to take a while. Like, I mean, most of the dishes I do take 3 to 4 hours on a minimum. But I would like to live stream a roux because I don't think anyone's ever done that, and I'd like to. So we'll do that. Justin Connors, you can only get possum in Australia. That stuff's expensive. Opossum, on the other hand, you can find on the side of the road. Yeah, we don't sell possum down here, but you can find them, that's for sure. Hey, Joy Alvarez, welcome from Gretna, Louisiana. Right on, Joy. Thank you for bringing some joy to this live stream. I don't know if because the sun's setting. You tell me if you guys can't see me good, I can switch sides. I can go to the other side of the patio where the light will shine directly on me, and you can see all this goodness right here. I'm just kidding. Let me see here. I wish I knew how to do it. I don't know. How does LA Beast go to y'all channels? Or maybe because I'm on. Tell you what, I know what I can do. You guys probably still see me right now, but I'll open up this and type. Yeah, yeah is me. There you are. Yeah, is me with your crazy eyeball. I don't know why you got that. Is that your thing? I feel like you should have a different profile. You know, like.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, listen
I
to
am here with you today.
Like you should have something a little more catchy and not so intimidating. You know, like because you seem like a really nice guy, and that looks crazy. But hey, to each their own. You know, to each their own. All right, here we go. Yaya is me's mother of all chocolate bars. Supposedly, this is a chocolate bar loaded with Carolina Reaper flakes or something crazy. If anybody else wants to check it out, there it is. Let's see. Mary Victor Newman says it looks like rains are coming. No, I don't think it's that bad. Actually, let's see if you can see that looks a lot better, right? It's just because the way the camera is, it's trying to like just pick up me, so it like decreases the lighting there or something. Slim Frank, hiya, paya. I like it. Do you ever delve into making pecan candy? I missed this so much growing up in Louisiana. Suzanne, I have not. I know you're talking about pralines, and I have never done them. Honestly, I can't say it's ever been something that I've been into. I guess because it's just a lot of sugar. You know, I like sweet stuff, but not too sweet. But people love them. They are very, very popular. Luisa Lewis says, "Okay, everyone who's here, let's see some thumbs up on this live stream." Look, you guys do not have to do that. I'm not that guy, but I do thank you, Luisa, for doing that. I really do. But I mean, I don't think you've ever heard me say, "Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe." You know, I don't ever want to ask for that. I like when people just come to my videos, they watch them, and then they just decide on their own. I want to keep watching what this guy does, you know. But if they don't, maybe I'll pop up again one day and we'll win them over, you know. Yasmi says always watching. I like it. Let's see. KSM Pew 1. Yo, what's up, KSM Pew 1? Elaine Jones says, "Hey Cajun Ninja, need you. I haven't got an answer from you yet about my stuffed roast pork roast. I left Louisiana and haven't had one since I left. My grandmother died." Yeah, Elaine, I tell you, it would be a. It sounds like a solid idea. I just, I haven't really dabbled in that yet, but I can definitely take a look into what I can come up with. Heaven at Home says roadkill stew. Not my cup of tea. Timothy Legier from Lake Arthur, Louisiana. Right on. Karen Delcom, thumbs up. BH, you are sort of like the Bob Ross of cooking. No mistakes, just happy little accidents. I like that. That's pretty cool. I like that. That is true. Because, dude, let me tell you, great recipes often come from happy little accidents. I don't care what anybody says. That, in down here too, there's this really goofy narrative that people live by, and it's Cajuns don't use recipes because they learned from their grandmother, such as. Well, guess what? If you have learned from your grandmother and the way she cooks and her process, then you are using a recipe. I don't care what you want to call it, but that is the case. If you're using somebody else's process, you have learned from their recipe. That's just a fact, Jack. You know. But yeah, in the end, though, you can come up with your own unique way of doing a dish by making happy little accidents. I like it. Oh, no problem. Yeah, yeah, man. Look, if I can get some stuff out there, I'll try. Married Victor Newman says, "Oh, haha, never mind." All right. Let's see. Teresa English says, "I'm from Valley Platte, Louisiana." I assume you meant Ville Platte, Louisiana. I cooked some crawfish etouffee, add some sausage and tasso, and it was awesome. That does sound pretty freaking good. Slim Frank, thumbs up. A bunch of y'all giving thumbs up. Look, thank y'all. Rabbit Adams, Covington here, right on. I like going to Covington sometimes. It's really pretty out there. Slim Frank says we love the Cajun Navy from Mississippi Gulf Coast. Yeah, look, those guys are awesome. I've said that before. I own a Cajun Navy shirt. I think what those guys do is just fantastic. I'm married Victor Newman. I'll bring some pie for a plate of that, Teresa. Cheryl Duke giving the thumbs up. Heaven at Home. I love to cook. The most important people are sitting at your table. I guess wherever you go, that is definitely the case. I can see that. Wow. I also got the game on right here, and I see currently that the Denver Broncos are trying to drive down the field to beat the Raiders. Ho! That was close. All right, guys. Well, look, man, I really appreciate all y'all jumping on here on this YouTube live stream. I think I might go ahead and try to live stream a little bit on my Facebook page. So if you are also on there, I think I'm gonna go try and tell all those people hello. I haven't done a live stream over there for a little while, so I'm gonna head over there and tell everybody hello and hope that some of them don't get mad if I miss a comment. But I do love everybody and I love everybody's support. But look, thank y'all all tuning in here this Sunday live stream. And if you head over there, I'll see you. If not, y'all take care, and we'll be cooking soon. Paya! See y'all later.